So up around that time, my relationship with my ex-wife has really deteriorated very badly. So we effectively separated. However, because my children were still young at the time, so I thought it was be better for them to be taken care by their mother instead of by me. And besides, she asked to do that anyway, so I let her stay in my parents' apartment, and instead I'm the one who goes out and stay outside. Well, I just give some excuses to my parents. Well, I'm sure they know something is wrong, but they don't want to interfere into it, so just let it be. So I have a lot of time to be doing these experiments on energy. Really a lot of time. So, basically, I was just alone most of the time. Only uh, sometimes after that, I started to go out with a girl that's now my wife. So after that, I have some activities, but for most of the time, I'm just experimenting on energy, and beside I also earn some my money from teaching the Kundalini and clairvoyant class. So from these experiments, I realized that pushing it upward, even though it gets easier and easier for me. So from the point at first I have to go like, oh, that's so hard, and then after I already built the first layer, I can go like this, done. But it still does not go any higher than just like this. Just the person that I help, it goes only about 3 centimeters at most. That's it. Even no matter how hard I push upward, it just keep coming down. So it's like some sort of a limit that I cannot push past. Okay, so then I keep doing that, and also therapy, and then I discovered that the energies keep building more and more layers until when it goes to the okay, I forgot to say that when it started to build layers, I can feel that my aura expands larger and larger, to the point that wherever I go, I actually feels like I'm always bumping into something. So that's this uneasy feeling that I'm always on the way, and some things just keep, like bum. And that happens until the fourth layer, where when I go so I still come back to my parents' apartment every weekend. And also when I stand there, the apartment was in the 18th floor, so I was stand there in the balcony and open the window, then wind will rush through, but wind does not actually touch me. So it rushed here, but I can't feel the wind on my face. It's like blocked by my aura. That's how crazy it is. It was but when I reach the fifth layer, I feel this change. I suddenly don't feel the bumps anymore, and I try to feel it. Oh, the aura shrinks. It shrinks to only, it shrinks down to 10 centimeters. I think, hey, why is it? This is weird. Okay, but I feel I have more stamina. Previously, when I go to the second layer, third layer, and fourth layer, I feel I get tired really fast, and so like expending energy too much. So in the fifth layer, I feel like, yeah, this is much better. But it's strange how it works that way. and then the sixth layer it gets really thin about that size, and finally the seventh layer the aura just disappear. Yeah, the aura disappear. It is possible for human not to have aura at all. Okay, it's easy to prove it. I also create another ebook I call Evolutioning Kundalini Without a Master, and in there I explain the phases that you go through when you evolve your Kundalini, and also I give out the bonuses as for people who purchase the ebook. And the bonus is that I will allow you to feel the 28th phase for 48 hours, so you will know that I'm not just saying bullshit. Okay, so I can prove it to you. So that's how it works. Okay, okay. So another thing that I feel at the seventh layer, other than my aura disappears, is also I feel something moves slowly upward, and as my capacity keep increasing, it's keep moving, and then I try to check, and then I realize my chakra, not in the sense as the physical chakra, it's the sense of the energy chakra. So the energy gateway, energy vortex that supposed to be called the base chakra, it moves outward. Okay, and then the eighth layer, the second chakra moves outward also. So they together they move outward. And then 9, 10, when the 11th layer, all 5 lower energy vortex, lower chakras, they all gather here in this exact same location with Kundalini. So the center of the vortex is Kundalini. I was thinking, oh, okay, that's weird, right? This is something that I have never read anywhere before. Never found anything that says that. Why is that? I mean, is all the books just really bullshit? Then I try to revisit all some of the modern books. I read them, and I got it. These people, the ones who read who authored the modern books, they never actually practice Kundalini. They just read someone else's book, and then they write their own book, and then they use the reference. That's the problem. One wrong book, you refer it, and then someone else refer to your book, and someone else refer to this book, and then you go the circular reference, and they all screw up. Okay, so as far as I read other people's book, the modern book about Kundalini, they just all screw up. They don't know it because they don't actually practice it. So they're just telling stories. Okay, stories by stories. That's all. Stories, not even legends, more like fiction that they write because they don't actually do it themselves. Okay, so after the 11th layer, and the layer starts merging, and the story about these evolutions you can read in that book that I said. The title is Evolving Kundalini Without a Master. I detailed the description. So and then next I will tell you basically what happened after I evolve the Kundalini.